is Brandon Darling from Your Home Sold Guarantee Realty. And as you know, we have a system to help you purchase a home in the next 60 to 90 days with rates in the twos depending on when you lock in. And we'll provide you access to homes buyers normally never get access to, like bank foreclosures, corporate owned homes, distressed sales, for sale by owners, and homes not listed on Zillow or MLS. So today at 1 o'clock, we're going to be going over a few things. We're going to find out why you want to purchase, fully understand your needs, etc., and take down a bit of information. Do you mind?
No, I don't.
All right. So my first question for you, Billy, is do you rent or do you own?
Um, Currently, I own or rent. Sorry.
Oh, you're renting at this time? That's fine. So, we'll do whatever we can to get you out of your lease and into your home within 60 to 90 days.
hmm
And so why are you buying a home at this time?
Tired of renting. Want to
Yeah,
invest?
you want to save on some cash and start building some equity on.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right. Um, what's most important to you in the buying process?
Um, Probably clarity since this is my first time buying a home.
So you definitely want to enjoy the experience and still get what you're looking for, correct?
Right.
And how long you been looking for a home?
Just beginning. I looked in on online, kind of just looking around, but not sure what I qualify for.
Okay. Have you worked with any realtors?
No,
No, not at this time. Have you ever worked with a realtor before, even with a rental?
no,
No. Okay. So this is a first time experience, huh?
yeah.
Okay. Have you seen any homes that you liked while you were perusing the internet?
There was a few that stood out. You know, Nothing just major just yet.
Any specifics to it that you liked? Was it a two-bedroom, three-bedroom, four-bedroom, two-bath, two-car garage,
Uh, it was a 3 bedroom.
three-bedroom? Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
had a good size lot. Kind of like your typical ranch style.
What's your family composition? Is it just you? Do you have children?
Just me and my partner.
Okay. Two?
Yeah.
That sounds good. Okay. What type of work do you do?
I'm in engineering.
Oh, yeah, engineering?
Yeah,
Chemical, mechanical?
mechanical.
Yeah, it's a good field. You know how to use that AutoCAD, huh?
Yeah,
All right. And what's your job title at the job?
engineer.
Oh, total engineer. Okay.
Yeah,
So- And how long have you been doing this type of work?
5 years.
5 years. What city do you actually work in, and are you trying to live close to work or?
In Marietta. Probably be close to around Marietta, Dobbins kind of area.
Okay. And you want to stay in that area?
Yeah, just the commute's a lot easier being close to Lockheed and all that.
Okay. Do you have an idea of what your credit score is at this time?
Probably around, I don't know, maybe 700, give or take.
Okay, that sounds good. That's fair. And well, at this time, well, how much money do you think you have down currently between now and the next 60 days to put toward a home?
I've set aside 25 to 30 right now
That
to
sounds
put
good.
down. Yeah.
And your expected price range?
Um, I would like to stay probably under 500,000.
So what you think about 400, 490?
Yeah, in the forest somewhere.
Okay. Well, Billy, my goal is to get you into your new home with the least amount of money possible so you can get moving within the next 60 to 90 days. And at this time, I'm going to share a small presentation with you if you don't mind.
Okay.
All right. As mentioned previously, I'm currently with the best realty in Atlanta, Your Home Sold Guarantee Realty. And here we offer what we call our exclusive VIP system. It's a little bit about me. My name is Brandon Dahl. I'm a native of New York City, New York. I started my interest in real estate in '03 with a bachelor's degree in law. I fully relocated to Atlanta, became licensed in '08, and I'm currently a associate broker with the Anthony Thornton team of the company. I have a vast amount of work experiences from blue collar to white collar. Graduated in 2018 with my MBA in banking and finance, dual core degree, and that skill set and knowledge can definitely be assisting you with your purchase from an advisory viewpoint. My team donates commissions to the Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, along with all the members of my team with Anthony Thornton's team. And I love working out, reading, and formulating and implementing comprehensive financial planning strategies as a level one certified hedge fund professional. Those are just little hobbies I love. My team member is Anthony Thornton. He's a native of Los Angeles, California. He's a number one best-selling author for the book titled The List Market Sold. And he's a trainer for his teams in real estate in Atlanta, California, Iowa, and Wisconsin. Anthony successfully negotiated and closed 3,000 plus transactions and was the CEO of a mortgage company, which he grew from a startup, and it generated over 800 million in production. Anthony has an undergrad degree in finance, master's in business administration, and he's Six Sigma certified from Villanova University. He's also a decorated United States Air Force veteran from Desert Storm as a air traffic controller. He's a husband of four, and he's an NCAA men's college basketball official. And I like to discuss myself and my team leader because I want you to feel comfortable that you're vested with people who understand your needs. As a team, we also dedicate, as mentioned, monies to the Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. We care about the children, and we want to definitely help out with them. Our annual goal is $25,000 per year, and normally we exceed that goal. So any working with us, any commissions made, we definitely donate to the children in the local community. As you can see here, there's a picture of us and the team, Mr. Thornton, and that's a check there for $76,148 from Home Sold. Okay. Now, anytime you work with any agent, you mentioned to me previously that you have never purchased a home before and you have not worked with a real estate professional before. And as a result of that, it's my duty to explain to you the two different types of agency. One type is seller's agency, the other is buyer's agency. And as a buyer, you definitely want to be represented by an agent on the buyer side. So seller's agency is an agent that is designated to provide a fiduciary duty to sellers only. And obviously the buyer's agent provides a fiduciary duty to the buyer only. And the fact is that buyers who don't have a buyer's agent representing them are working with the agent who represents the seller's interest only. Now, I'll get into it a little bit later. I'll get into a bit more of what the fiduciary stands for. But you have to understand the basics of agency. So we want to be represented in these types of transactions, especially in real estate transactions. The benefits of the buyer agency are here, right? Our services and duties are protect your interest at all times, advise and disclose all matters, even pointing out reasons not to buy. I'll prepare a CMA for you on the buyer side. Most of the time, a CMA is provided on the seller side to determine price. But I also do that for you on the buyer side so that you're not paying too much for the property in your best interest. I'll structure the office to promote and protect you only. So I will not be working on the other side. On both sides, I'll be working only for you. I'll keep your financial capabilities to pay more strictly confidential. I'll represent you on the FMLS and MLS listed properties. Plus, as I mentioned, that we offer foreclosures, bank properties, distressed homes, for sale by owners, builder homes, and other homes not listed on MLS or Zillow. I'll negotiate home inspection repairs, occupancy dates, and conditions in your favor because a home inspection is definitely protocol when you're purchasing the property. And definitely, I owe a fiduciary obligation and responsibility to you only. We offer an exclusive VIP home buying system, which focuses on your needs and is team-based. So you're not just working with me, you're working with me and my team. And my team consists of financing personnel, inside sales, outside sales, marketing techniques that are basically online, detailed to your criteria. And in addition to that, it will be the contractual transaction negotiation. Step one, We'll help you find out how much home you can afford by getting a free home loan pre-approval. We're affiliated here with Guaranteed Home Loans, and since 1999, 100% of the buyers our lenders pre-approved have closed on time. So closing normally gets extended a lot of the time. It's an issue for buyers. We try to get it done within 30 days, and we're pretty efficient at that. Pre-approval is as easy as one, two, three. A home loan credit report is generated by all three credit bureaus. Your financial details are verified. A loan officer issues you a pre-approval letter, and we start looking. And here at Your Home So Guaranteed, working with Guaranteed Home Loans does another step forward. They just don't give you a pre-approval; they give you an automated underwriting statement that shows that you've actually have the funds to close. So sellers love that and helps to expedite the process even faster. Okay, the home loan pre-approval process, the three key benefits, you'll know exactly how much home you can afford. And you mentioned you wanted 400 to 490. We'll see what that works out with the numbers on the income statement. You get the best financing and you can make a stronger offer with our automated underwriting agreement. Step two, we email you all properties matching your criteria with our home hunter service. Our home hunter service is also a part of our VIP presentation and your obligation to us, which is to be a good person and get properties sent to you for a lifetime. This is a lifetime property matching criteria and service for you. It is not temporary. It is a lifetime service that we offer. Step three, you'll beat all other buyers to the homes using our specialized marketing knowledge and leading edge technology, which I mentioned previously. We have a formal database where we utilize the internet in order to obtain sellers and buyer information. So you get properties that are not listed on the MLS, Zillow, or anywhere else online. And we spend a lot of money investing in this technology so that you can get hot access to brand new properties as soon as they're available. Step four, we close your transaction quickly with the least cost and hassle using our unique team sales approach, which I mentioned previously. We'll be assisting you, if you'd like, with personnel to do your home inspection, your appraisal, etc. The ABCs of real estate services. Here's what most agents do, okay? They advertise a home to get you to call them. They beg you to come talk to them. They choose homes paying them the highest commission, drive you from house to house, encourage you to make an offer, and feel frustrated because the homes they select are not to your liking. And I've been there before working for other companies. What we do here at Your Home So Guaranteed, we help you pick the houses. You tell us exactly what you're looking for. We enter your specific details in our program. We instantly generate email reports for you of all the properties available, including all the properties mentioned, foreclosures, for sale by owners, and others not listed on Zillow or MLS. And we update you regularly after new properties meeting your criteria are available. We put you in control. You get to pick the homes you want to see. You get to choose when you see them and drive by. You get all the info that realtors cannot give you, and you tell us which properties you're interested in. And we'll do additional research to arrange showings and also do that CMA for you so you get it at the right price for the least amount of money out of pocket. Specialized market knowledge. Our sales team agents are full-time pros and financiers. We're completely familiar with our local market practices and inventory. We know the zoning, land use, construction, real estate development, investment, and a broad gamut of other real estate related matters. We regularly attend outside and in-house trainings, continuing education seminars by experts in the field so that you have benefits of the latest and most up-to-date information. And our latest state-of-the-art technology gives you a competitive advantage over other buyers. Once again, our unique team sales approach. Most agents are a one-person show. They have limited resources, time, and energy. They juggle multiple clients. And here, our unique team approach means that you get a highly qualified staff with specialized knowledge in your area and in our expertise. So you get our entire team of pros all working at zero cost to you. As a valuable VIP consumer, your benefits are all VIP buyers get a written VIP buyer cancellation agreement. There is no obligation to work with me. You also get access to our home warranty protection policy with a value of $400 to $600, which all people purchasing a property need. You can't purchase a property, Billy, without a home warranty. Let me provide that for you. And all VIP buyers get a written VIP buyback satisfaction guarantee that ensures your complete satisfaction. If you purchase the home within 24 months, if you're not happy with the purchase, we will purchase the property from you. So we offer a buyback guarantee to all buyers. Have you ever heard of a real estate team giving such guarantees like these and in writing?
No, I haven't.
Okay. And that's why I work here, because I like to provide the best service to clients, whether buyer or seller. VIP buyer satisfaction guarantee. We're going to review it again. If you're not happy with your home purchase within 24 months of the date you close, we will buy it back or sell it for free. Here again, we're just going to talk about the home warranty. Home warranty comes through America's Preferred Home Warranty, value of $400 to $600. Okay. And this is what to say and do when you come across homes on your own. Okay. If you're driving down the street, if you're going home, you're going to work, you see any properties with signs that you're interested in, if you see a home you like, feel free to call them. Always tell the agent that you're working with me. Okay. And this prevents you from being hounded by other agents. Get the price, the FMLS or MLS number of the property, and I'll send you all the information from the database that you'll be paying access for. If you see a house you want to look at, always call us for the appointment, okay? VIP buyer cancellation agreement, once again, you're guaranteed that you can cancel with us at any time, okay? If we do not deliver the service we promise, you can cancel your agreement with us. I'm so confident that our real estate system will work for you that I guarantee you the right to cancel our buyer's agreement anytime prior to submitting an offer on a property with no penalties or obligations if our service does not live up to our promise. We're looking forward to working with you, Billy. All right. Now, in regards to discussing our VIP benefits again, what's in it for you, Billy? We're going to go back over our 9 VIP buyer benefits. 1, you get pre-approved free of charge for a home loan and get access to special financing. The biggest importance of this is that when you're working with inside financing, you get the best rates and you close faster. And you should know that. You get our 24-month buyback guarantee that ensures you're satisfied with your purchase. You receive our $400 to $600 value home warranty, which you'll still need to close. And you receive the hottest new listings that match our criteria or your criteria before other buyers get to them.
Let me stop you for a second. We don't see those documents. All we see is your presentation stuff.
Oh, sorry about that. So I was supposed to go back into the Zoom and then share again.
Yeah, I just see we're looking forward to working with you, the end of the PowerPoint.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Billy.
Oh, you're fine.
No problem. So once again, Billy, I apologize.
There we go.
We're going to review what's in it for you. On our team, you get 9 VIP buyer benefits. Get the pre-approval, free of charge for a home loan, and get access to special financing, which is more than likely inside financing. That'll help you close faster and get better rates on your loan. You get a 24-month buyback guarantee that ensures you're satisfied with your purchase. You receive our VIP home warranty, valued at $400 to actually $600, which you're going to need guaranteed to close. You receive the hottest new listings that match your criteria before other buyers know about them. 5, Anthony Thornton team actually has a real estate investors program. You'll automatically be enrolled in that to help you build wealth for your family. As a real estate investor myself, Mr. Thornton's a real estate investor. He operates this additional service. That way, when you get into your first property and you like it, you can actually contact us with your lifetime association with us, and we'll help you to build wealth through real estate. You'll have all the access to the listings that you need to purchase investment property. So therefore, you'll still have an entire team of pros and the leading edge technology at your disposal at no extra cost. You're covered by getting a written cancellation agreement and guarantee. signed by us that allows you to cancel if we do not live up to the promises we make. And you get priority access to competent affiliates, attorneys, financing, and my skill as an actual negotiator to save you at minimum $1,300 in my negotiating skills. And you're backed by our price, term, and conditions guarantee. Here is a visualization of the VIP buyer cancellation guarantee in writing. If we do not deliver the service we promise, you can cancel your agreement with us. In writing, we have here exclusive 24-month VIP buyer satisfaction guarantee. If you decide to sell the home you purchase within 24 months of the date you close, we'll buy it back from you or sell it for free. Okay. Also here, we have our 10,000 cash savings buyer guarantee certificate. Okay. As a VIP buyer, I guarantee that when you find the home you want to purchase, I'll negotiate on your behalf to help you purchase a home for at least 10,000 less in combination of listing price and closing costs. And we've already negotiated for that, and I'll do it on your best behalf and save you at least the minimum upfront just via negotiation alone of $1,300. A buyer $2,500 closing cost savings guarantee. As a VIP buyer, I guarantee that when you find the home you want to purchase, I'll negotiate on your behalf to help you purchase this home at least $2,500 toward closing costs. Okay. Let's see here. Now, Billy, this is our actual buyer brokerage agreement here. It's an exclusive VIP buyer agreement. Talks about all the things that we previously mentioned. Here at Your Home Sold Guarantee Realty will provide you with the following services. As a recap: best financing programs, home hunter service, hard to find properties, private showings, offer to purchase strategy, buyer interest protected. We spoke about that. We're going to do your purchase negotiations. We're going to provide you competent affiliates and communication guarantees. And as a bonus, you'll receive 1-year home warranty that we mentioned. You'll receive our written buyer satisfaction guarantee, and you may cancel this agreement at any time. We spoke about this with the PowerPoint presentation. We donate to the Children's Healthcare of Atlanta and provide the referrals at a minimum of $25,000 per year. And we love to work with you in order to continue to do so. And this is just a glimpse of the remainder of our buyer brokerage agreement. Simple, straight to the point. Now, Billy, this is actually the one-time credit card payment. The credit card payment is for the access fee to all these VIP benefits. Our access fee is going to be $597, which actually includes the home warranty, which is the value of $400 to $600. When are you able to cover the actual $597 access fee?
Would I need to do that up front?
Yes, upfront would be best. That way we can move forward. Once you purchase the access fee, then we can go ahead and get the home warranty to move forward.
Okay. Do I do that on, like, while I'm on this with you, or do I fill that out?
Yeah, we can do it while you on it with me. I'm currently actually just going over the documentation. And once you commit to working with us, then we can move forward, and I'll actually show you the documents that will actually sign and then move forward.
Okay. Is there do I have to do that, or is that optional, or is that do I have to, like, go along with that, or if I
Well,
have
you don't have to go along with the VIP program. Most clients do, and most that don't, they come back and they still want to, and they regret not doing it because the guarantees that we provide cover them. The actual $597 covers the cost of the home warranty and includes your access to homes. Now, Billy, when you get access to these properties via the $597, you get access to Metro Atlanta houses list of properties. And we have similar sites in competition that their prices are $440 alone per year for that service. So once again, with the with the buyer VIP benefits, you'll get pre-approval, the 24-month back guarantee, the home warranty itself, hot new listings, the real estate investors program, a team working for you, a ring cancellation guarantee, and competent affiliates. I think that that would be something to cover you in your purchase. Don't you not?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So that's I'm not like paying to work with you though, right? That's
No,
the,
you're not. You're not paying to work with me. Here at Your Home So Guaranteed Realty, we do not work for our commission. Our commission is actually built into the purchase price of the property.
okay.
So what you're paying for is access to listings and access to the VIP benefits in order to get a seamless process to purchase.
Okay. Well, you said access to listings. Is that how is that different than it's just finding something like on Zillow or
Because because as a professional with our team and our technology, we have created a system to help you purchase a property to get the properties that are not listed on Zillow, MLS, or anywhere else online.
Okay.
Yeah. So once again, if we go ahead and look at the documents here. Let's see. Our first document, once again, the VIP buyer benefits and all that you'll receive. And I'm going to be sending these to you in order for you to sign. I'll also be forwarding to you the exclusive 24-month agreement already signed. And so today is the 23rd. 7 days from today, I need for you to look at the homes that I'm going to send you, and I want you to drive by the homes that you like to make sure that you like the neighborhood, okay? And send me the property IDs and addresses of 3 to 6 of them so that we can go inside. Is that okay, Billy?
Okay.
All right. Which morning, afternoon, or evening works best to view the properties in the next day or two?
In the next day or two, I'm available like tomorrow afternoon.
Like tomorrow afternoon, is 7 p.m. sound good?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so we'll do 7 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. And I'm still going to go ahead and send you the list of those properties. And once I receive an email from you, I'll follow up with you. And once I receive an email of a specific address, I'll meet you at that particular address. And then we'll start at 7. Good deal?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. All right. Thanks again, Billy. So I'll see you tomorrow at 7.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, all right, all right. How'd you feel about it, Brandon?
I personally was gonna start practicing more. I think that I did a good job because it's straightforward, but the more that I do it, the more comfortable I will get with it. My biggest issue is the panning between Zoom, dot loop, and the presentation. Well, not from the presentation, but mostly the Zoom to dot loop and the Zoom to the PDFs. So I just wanted to kind of practice that. As far as the completion of the documents, I didn't get a chance to do that formally with somebody via Zoom. So it got kind of unclear when I started to do the dot loop and ask for signatures, etc. So that's the portion I think is the weakest part of my presentation. Having the dot loop forms pre-filled and then going over them to get the person to sign them. So should I be getting them to look at the documents, see that I've already pre-filled them, share the documents with them and they go over them, or should it be shared, like you said, before the presentation, and then when I start the presentation, they already have them to just complete the fill
So the process is you interview, you do the PowerPoint presentation, you go over the documents, and you send them to them via Loop. Once you share them with them, that is going over them with them. They don't need to see that you signed them, right? You just need to send them after you go through them, after you review them with the client. All right, Jill, I need some feedback from you. What did you do good? What could you do better?
I mean, I thought that you didn't do a lot of ums, which I'm guilty of. So, and you sounded clear, but you got to be less serious, I think. I mean, for me, like I'm a high I. You would have, I would have been phasing out. So just, I think, yeah, be a little more engaging too.
Okay.
Not quite as serious. And then I got this little note on my computer that says, ask questions. So engage him a little more.
Okay.
Billy, how do you feel about him as your real estate agent?
I feel like well, for the presentation, it flowed. I do agree with like being a little bit more two-sided, and kind of ask some questions and stuff. Kind of felt just a little bit like it was one-sided direction. As far as being an agent, I mean, I feel comfortable. You knew what you're talking about through each one. Minus the little technical glitch, but that's fine. Yeah.
Thank you.
But yeah, I think even when you switched over to the 9 benefits, you went through those and explained those pretty well. Probably be just like I said, engage a little bit more with to see if there was more questions on the side or something.
Yeah. So Billy said this was the first time he was buying a home, right? He's excited to buy a home. People like to do business who are like them. People who like each other, people who are like each other, right? So your job as a salesperson is to be more like your client, right? It's called mirror and matching your client. So Billy's demeanor is, what do we know about Billy? He's an engineer. What does that tell us? Probably a pretty smart guy, right? He's a technical person. He follows a detailed process. Obviously, you follow a detailed process. He's highly intelligent if he's an engineer, right? So what we want to do is you got to be more likable. You got to come off more likable. Like Will, when I first worked with Will, he was kind of stoic like you are right now. Like people want to like you, but it's hard to like somebody who's just like boom, 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 boom. You're like a police officer, right? You're like that's something you're gonna have to fix. Like you gotta have an alter ego if you're gonna when you do real estate and dealing with people, because most people are not as serious as you. Most people are not going. I'm a serious person. Most people are not that serious. Most people, 60% of the population are S's. They just be like, oh, okay, give me the details, but make me like you. So you're gonna have to fake your personality if this is your normal personality, which it is. I know it is. So you're gonna have to create an alter ego when you meet with buyers and sellers. Otherwise, there's gonna be people want to like you. I don't know if I like you. If this is how you present it to me as a realtor, I don't know if I like you. I'm like, he might know what he's talking about, but I don't like him. He's so serious. He's gonna be trying to tell me what to do. He might be trying to boss me around. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I like that person. So you just want to work on your likability factor. Mm-hmm. I put on here, mirror your client's personality, right? Mirror your client's personality. We have to sell to people. You talked about this, me and Billy were talking about this the other day. You have to sell to people how they want to be sold to, not how you want to sell to them. I don't matter if Billy's my client. The only person that matters is Billy. So I had to quickly pick up on Billy's personality. as fast as I can, because then I can change my personality, who I might, if I'm not naturally like Billy. If I'm dealing with Jill and I know she's a high eye, she starts telling me about her granddaughter, hey, then I'm changing my voice. Hey, great, Bill, that's awesome. That may not be my personality, but it is if Jill's going to be my client, and my goal is to get referrals and testimonial from her, right? That's my goal. When you have 2 goals, we get a check. We get a check automatically. She closes her 4 deals next week, 20, 30,000 commission. Not about the check. It's about, did you get a 5-star review or in a video testimony? So mirror your client, mirror your client. When we started the meeting, you did a good job of complimenting his job, because obviously you know something about him being an engineer. You said something about a SCAD machine or something like that. I don't know anything about that, but you obviously know something about that. That would have been a connection that you could have made with him, versus just kind of matter of factly talking about it. Like if I'm an engineer, and I don't know what some machine you talked about, so they said SCAD, I don't know. That would have been a connection you could have immediately got with him and spent maybe another 30 seconds on, 15 seconds on. And he's like, oh, he's like me. He knows about this machine. Nobody, how do you know about that? You're not an engineer. How do you know about that? That could have been a connection piece for y'all. I would say you did a good job following the information, but remember, selling is not telling. Selling is not telling. We tell stories. Whoever can tell the most stories makes the most money. Nobody cares. There's only 10% of the population that cares about the facts. Those are high C's. Nobody cares about the facts. So don't, you talking to an engineer, don't read the slides to an engineer. This guy's highly intelligent, probably graduate top of his class. I'm sure he can read, right? So you just reading. That just goes into practice. The more you practice, the more conversational, what my notes are coming back to you say. Be conversational. This is not how you would do if you were talking to your auntie, your favorite auntie. This is not how you would be presenting to her. You'll be like, hey, yeah, you know, when you get this home, and your whole voice would change. You know what I mean? Like you would be a different person. All right. Stick to the interview script on document number 1. You started asking him about money that he had saved. We have to know if he likes you first before you get in my bank account. It's not on the script, right? It's not on the script, and so it's not on the script for a reason. I promise you, I didn't just make this stuff up. This is years and years of failing and succeeding to get these certain questions on what people feel good about up front when you first meet with them. You can't meet somebody for the first time. Remember, real estate agents have an 11% trust factor. I gave that to Chris this morning. You guys will see the email. Y'all all got it. 11%. We're down there with the worst people on earth on people who they trust. They don't trust us. So if you know they don't trust us, don't start asking me about how much money I got saved up front. Otherwise, we become like every other real estate agent that only wants to work with us to get the highest commission, put money in their pocket, and go to Cancun, right? So you don't be that guy. Grant Cardone talks about, don't be that guy. So make sure, if you look at these documents, there's nothing on this script that makes you ask him for money up front, how much money he has saved. We know he has money, unless he wouldn't have showed up, right?
Chris had told me that you had pinged him for it previously, not today, but before, that you wanted to ask him, make sure we ask about if they have enough money. So not up front on the client profile, because we kind of asked the questions 3 times. We asked it on this initial sheet. Then we ask it basically before the buyer agreement, and then we ask it again on this one here.
Where do we ask about money? I don't see where we asking about money.
Well, not money, but just questions about property and criteria, and then we ask about the money on the final sheet. Yeah.
I don't see where we asked them about criteria at all until we get to like on none of these documents, and nowhere in our presentation do we ask about what he's looking for in a home.
Well, rapport building information.
Okay, so I want to be clear. We have not asked him what type of home he's looking for. Nowhere until we get to document number 10. That's 20 minutes into the presentation. right? That's not being asked. We're not asking them about money anywhere in the presentation until we get to document number 10. All that's on document number 10. It's a reason for that, right? So let's not make up stuff. Let's deal with what's real. What's real is we haven't asking for any of that information. You're asking for that information because you want it faster than, instead of building a relationship with somebody, you're trying to get to the end. You're trying to rush to get to the end instead of going through the process of whining and dining this client, right? It's not about a commission check. That's hard for real estate agents to understand because they're looking at their financial situation and they're always trying to get to the check. If you get to the relationship, you won't have to worry about the checks. The checks never stop coming if you can get a relationship with somebody, right? It's like being in a relationship. If you don't spend the time on the relationship piece, you're going to end up in a divorce. I've been divorced before, right? That's a divorce is in. Somebody loses the relationship piece, or both people do. All right. So I want you to understand that tells me that you haven't really reviewed these documents.
No, I've reviewed them. I just took advice from Chris. I've reviewed them for 10, 12 hours at a time. And I had them all stacked in. There's strict interpretation and non-strict interpretation. I'll just do it again in strict interpretation and I won't make any adjustments.
Yeah, remember, only take advice from people that have the results that you want. Chris does not have the results that you want. The only two people that have the results that you want on this team are me and Wesley. I promise you. We're the only two people that have the results that all you guys want. Everybody can give their opinion, but I'm telling you, I can show you the text to make this, because that's the results you want. We're the only two people. So we're the only two people that you could get advice from, and not advice about real estate. I can't help you in any other areas in your life, but real estate and getting deals and making a six-figure income. I can do that in my sleep. So my suggestion would be to read over these documents. It's a difference between like me and Jill talked about this. Jill was a corporate trainer for Home Depot. When she first got on our team, she was just sharing slides. That's what you did today. And I said, Jill, you're not corporate training anymore. Like, you got to get engaged with people. And then when she started getting engaged with people versus just presenting, because selling is not telling, now she got 4 closings coming up. Am I right, Jill?
Yes.
We meet every single week.
Well, I think it's gonna come. You know, on average in my personal life, I meet with at least 20 people a day, and I build a rapport with them within 30 seconds, and it goes well. I think that Billy's demeanor was more reserved, so I was reserved with him. If I would have contacted Jill from the onset, her more lively personality, I would have reacted to differently. So we received a comment from Jill's perspective, which is viable, but then I was still interviewing with Billy.
Right.
If I do it all over again and I just call Jill directly, I think I would respond differently.
Well, that's not gonna work today. Right, today you interview with Bill. So the only thing we can talk about today is what really happened. And we don't know if you can build rapport with somebody in 30 seconds, because today you did not build rapport with Billy in 30 seconds, right? He was your client. So the only way we will know if you can build rapport with somebody, I mean, you're going to get a copy of this video. You'll be able to see it for yourself. We're all trying to get better. Don't be defensive. We're trying to help you, right? Because if you get in front of a client like Billy, who is an engineer making 6 figures, and he ghosted you and you don't ever talk to him again, I promise you, if you record the video, it won't be Billy's fault. Because you have what he needs. You know you good. He's the best deal with us, but you got to make Billy be like, yeah, he's my buddy. He's my pal. He's a guy I want to work with for 30 or 60 days. So don't get defensive. Just take the information in. Your job is to get better, because you can't depict the type of clients that you'll work with. That's going to be, I'm just going to assign people based on availability. You're going to have all different types of clients. I would love to have all my clients like Jill. But really, me personally, I like clients that are business people and serious and engineer. I know exactly what they need, but I know how to befriend them also, because I train myself to do it. So let's keep going down the list. You'll get this email. So make sure you don't add to anything right now where you are. You're brand new in real estate as far as closing real estate transactions. Don't add to anything, because our system is proven. It's not something we're trying to figure out. This has already been proven. Credit Pride has been doing it 30 years, Ty's 20. I didn't make millions of dollars doing it. It works. So what's next on my list is don't use colloquial language. Like, be a professional. You're dealing with an engineer. He's a professional. You said something, 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 and then you said et cetera, et cetera. Like, that's not the way professional people talk. He said that he was a brand new buyer. Et cetera might scare him. Billy's an engineer. He's saying, well, I live off a checklist in my engineering world. If I don't do what's on my checklist, people could die. If he's an engineer, et cetera, could be a list this big. So be careful about using words that could scare somebody, right? Could scare somebody. And if he's a first-time home buyer, he wants the details. He's an engineer. He wants the details. He wants the details. So I put on here, he's a new buyer. He doesn't know what et cetera means. He's an engineer. He's very detailed in his job, which means you can give him what he wants. Use the client's name to stay more engaged with him. Try to share information versus just reading information. That comes with time. Know your client's very intelligent if he's an engineer, or you have to assume that he is, whether he is or not. And then when you got to the documents piece, the real estate investment program, don't talk about it being my program, because talk about it being our program as a team. This is our program, what we offer people. This is our program. Don't separate you from us. That's I could give you a whole story about that. Coaches try to do it every night on the basketball court between me and my referee partners. They try to figure out who's the weakest one, and they try to use us other two against them. It happens for 27 years. So don't separate yourself from us. You said something about $1,300.
Yeah, I just came up with that figure, but you said don't add anything to the presentation. I won't do it.
Yeah, well, what were you talking about?
I just did like I was watching a few of the presentations that you had before.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you were discussing something or somebody asked a particular question, you came up with extra numbers. And that was just because you were just trying to be, do what you have to do to explain stuff to them. So, I mean, I went on the internet, I found out the average home price in Atlanta is $259,700. I did the math on what it would cost for a 1% earnest plus the 3% closing. And at minimum, I mean, just negotiating the way that we set the contracts, it's a savings of at least a minimum of $1,306 savings, and it's factual. So I was just trying to be meticulous, but I won't do that.
Wait, so then you confuse your client because he doesn't know what you're talking about. No.
Well, I told them that I'd save them at least a minimum of $1,300 in savings simply in negotiating skill and ability. Okay. And then I referred it to the actual slide that talked about the $10,000. So I was just showing the benefit of the negotiating skill itself in isolation, which is one of the buyer benefits.
If you're talking about $1,300 and then you show him a document for $10,000, he's like, you start to get in that believability error.
Yeah, I'm not going to make any adjustments. I'm just going to do it the way it is. I'm not going to do that again.
Remember, we're giving you feedback on what we experienced. You can go back and say you're not going to do it and you won't do it. But I just want to make sure I have to understand how you think, because when we start assigning you appointments and you out running around Atlanta and you talking about $1,300 and it's $10,000, and then when you start having buyers not signing with you, I need to figure out what's happening. Then I have to get in my car, start going on appointments with you to see what you are saying, because I promise you, it's something that you're saying that will stop people from moving forward, because it can't be our program, because I know what our program offers. And 10,000 is more powerful than 1,300 anything.
Well, right? It's 10,000 is definitely more powerful, and that's why I won't mention that again.
Okay, so then it says here, I saw a slide you added about $400.
Yeah, that was me just trying to see how flexible my ability to explain stuff is. I understand that I will not make any adjustments to the program. I'm going to just stick to the program the way it is, and I'm not going to make any adjustment.
Do you understand why, though?
Yes, completely. And I understand why I did what I did, to see what what would be possible in regard to flexibility or not. So now that I understand, I will not do that.
But like if you share that slide you shared,
I will not share that slide, Mr. Thornton.
you showed our website and you said it said $444 a year.
Okay, Chris, when I've never done a presentation with anyone that could give me appropriate guidance. So when I did the presentation with Chris, Chris was telling me, well, you can say it like this, but then you don't have to stick to the script. Now, when I first started with this company, within the first week, I had called Chris and I told him, I said to him, Chris, I'm trying to learn the office. And he said to me, well, listen, as long as you talk about the key points in the offer, you're fine. I said to him, but that's not what we were told. I said to him, when you do this business, you can either do two things, strict interpretation or try to interpret it yourself. He said, but when you talk to people, the conversation may change because you're dealing with different types of individuals. So he told me how he does his script, and it was not strict interpretation. So what happened was I said to him, I picked up a guy one day and he was working with Tyler Perry. The guy got on stage and he started embellishing and Tyler yelled at him. It wasn't strict interpretation. So what I'm saying to you is now by me going to work with Chris to do my presentation, he was trying to say, well, it could be a little, you could embellish a little more. You never know who people's personalities are. So now that I'm formally being screened for this, I'm being told from the master how this works. And how it works is it's a proven system. Do not deviate, do what we say, and that's it. And that's totally different than what I was told talking to someone else on the team in practice. So I'm only going to come here to do what I learned in practice. This is my first evaluation. So what I'm doing now is I'm realizing, okay, strict interpretation, don't change anything. And that's all I know, and that's what I will do. Okay. So to complicate it further by trying to digress and to understand it, I understand that you want to see, but I was just trying to explain it because everybody's different. Some people might say, well, why should I pay for a negotiating skill? Why should I give you an access fee for a negotiating skill that I don't have to get with Metro brokers and I can sign up with them? Well, my negotiating fee, if I really look at it, sir, the average price in Atlanta is $259.7. And just even on my negotiating skill alone, I mean, you're going to save a minimum of $1,300 because most people got to come with $5,000 down. I mean, I was just being meticulous, but I'm not trying to control the program, take away from the program, or deviate from the program.
Let me give you the best advice I'm going to give you, right? The best advice, and in our training, we have 9 hours of presentations because I did them personally myself and I put them on a Google Drive, right? 9 hours, 9 different clients, 9 Zoom meetings that I did that's in your OSA training. There should be complete clarity on how the process should be done, right? Complete. There shouldn't be no, he told me this, he told me that. You got 9 hours worth of videos that I did on Zoom with clients that I put in the drive for you guys to follow. So that's all. I know that this is maybe not the news you want to hear, but I just want to make sure because we all got to be out here doing the same thing the same way, right? Like, I'm not saying you have to be verbatim, but when I see a person that doesn't have the results that they want, that would be not smart to do. Just put it like that. That wouldn't be smart to do. You're gonna fail miserably versus you already have a system in place, 9 hours, and you can say, okay, let me just do it like this. Let me add my own personality to it. And then, which is what you all should be doing. I don't want you don't have my person, you have your own personality, but your personality, make sure it matches the other person, right? So yeah, I don't want you to be adding stuff out there and then somebody calls me. Remember, also, we don't embellish anything. I wouldn't be in, I don't want you guys embellishing. I'm a very high integrity person. I don't have a reason to lie to a client at all. I would never do that. Just so you know, like there's no embellishing here. It is what it is. I know what we provide. People I'm bringing on the team I know will provide that high level of service. We're not lying to anybody about anything. There's no reason to do that. This is high integrity, right? I want you guys to understand that. So embellish, if you feel like anything in your head is making you want to embellish something, we need to have a conversation because there's nothing that we need to embellish on our team. We're offering a hell of a service, giving them hell of a benefit, giving them life-changing experience. They get to deal with you guys personally. So that should be the icing on top of the cake of the system and the process, right? So I don't want you guys to feel like that. And if you ever have any questions, you can always just reach out to me. But so that confused me. I just want to say, because I've been doing this a long time. It's the first time I've seen that. I was like, what is that? What is he talking about? I never seen it before.
No, I was just trying to, people, they ask all types of questions. So why should I sign up with you? And you're saying a negotiation is a benefit when I can get free negotiation in Metro Brokers.
They're not paying
So
you.
I'm just saying that I was overthinking and I was just trying to, do more than,
Beyond every other real estate agent in Metro.
pardon?
Why would somebody do business with you above and beyond every real estate agent in Metro Atlanta? Why?
Because we invented a system to help you purchase a property in the next 60 to 90 days.
Right? That's it. That's why. Why would somebody pay you $597 to do business with them? To do business with us?
Because we're offering 9 VIP benefits.
Of what they are. If they see value in those, they get them. If they don't, then we can do what every other real estate agent in Metro Brokers can do. You brought up Metro Brokers, right? You must understand that. Right? That's why they come here. Hopefully that's why you came. Otherwise, wherever's the cheapest real estate place on earth, if you want to do stuff how you want to do it, that's where you should be. Because what we're doing is we're presenting a brand and we're presenting service that's not out there. We're presenting opportunities for these people this is not available. Agents don't know how to do it. And even if the ones that do know how to do it, they still don't do it. But you're going to go above and beyond and do what you have to do. You're asking we get paid. I just had we had a 2-hour meeting this morning with Todd, 185 was this morning. We are the highest grossing brokerage in Georgia. Highest grossing brokerage in Georgia, commission-wise. That's what you guys are a part of. That's why you should follow this process. Most agents are making less than 2.4%. We got the numbers this morning. We averaged 3.65. That's on our side. Just what we average, 3.65%. We're the highest grossing commission brokerage in Georgia. That means we're making more money than every other real estate agent in Georgia.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, you just mentioned this very key point, and it's not a statistic that is presented within the documentation. So your expertise allows you to, on the fly, provide more supporting information. And that's what I was just trying to do. And I hope that it wasn't taken the wrong way. I have no intention of making any changes that would devalue what I've received. But I'm in a situation where I'm also kind of thinking, okay, if I give the explanation and the rebuttal, and this individual perceives that it's not enough, then I should be a little bit more thorough about the details of what this presentation is. If I go down to number 9 or number 8 and it says, hey, we provide as a benefit, better negotiating services. And they want to specifically say, you said here, you're going to provide this price term and current. I just wanted to say, okay, maybe I just went a little extra, see what that would mean, and then I can explain it better. But I think I'm violating the number 1 rule that you stated, which is sell, don't tell. And I've heard that before. Yeah. Sell, don't tell. And I'm doing more telling just because of my background in law and as a trainer like Jill, where you would actually have to go through everything because you're training. So this is not training, this is presenting. And I have to consider it that way.
Selling. It's not presenting, this is selling.
Selling, right. And I appreciate the feedback.
Yeah. So I mean, I know you're getting some heat on you right now.
No, it's fine. I enjoy it. I appreciate
it. But that's how you grow, right? It's okay to make mistakes. And thank God, you should be thanking the Lord Almighty that you did this presentation for me, because I want y'all to be successful. Right. I don't want you going out here and you got to record it. Some people might record your Zoom and then they send into Department of GREC about they charge you $444 for what? I'm like, what is that? Like, just trust me, the top agents in the US, these are agents that do $700,000 or more in commissions on the low end. The same process is what they're using. Ours is a little bit better, but so you don't have to add to it. I promise
Okay.
you. I talked to Sarah. She was 5 years ago. She was almost homeless, and now she did $10.4 million in commissions this year. Today. So you don't have to add anything to it. I can promise you. And Billy will tell you, anybody that was any other brokerage, they wasn't offering none of this stuff. They were saying, hey, trust me, I work for this company. It's great. I'm going to work hard for you. I got designations. Right here, you're saying boom, 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 right? So
I heard all that before, but then it never came through.
Right. Right.
you don't have to add to something that's already.
Right.
This is it. It's like you saw the movie. What was the movie with Denzel, American Gangster?
Yeah.
Okay, he went and talked to Nicky Barnes. He's like, "Hey man, it's Blue Magic. Like you don't. This is like Pepsi. It's a brand. You don't have to do. You don't water my drugs down.
Right.
And
The product sells. The product sells itself.
Yeah,
Exactly.
don't add to our program, water it down, and call it the Anthony Thornton Home Selling Team. That ain't the Anthony Thornton Home Selling Team.
Well, I apologize. Like as I mentioned before, it's my first time coming forward to
You
talk to
oversee
people who know.
what you should do, just to give you some good advice. What you should do is you should go back. You should watch a couple of the videos that are in the Google Drive, and then you should role play this with somebody. Me, Wesley, Jill. Trust me, Jill used to struggle on this. She'll tell you she used to struggle on our team because she was a corporate trainer trying to present, and people wasn't connecting with her.
Right.
You just heard her testimonial. I worked with her it took me about 45 days. We meet every single Monday. Every single Monday, Jill and I meet every single Monday for the last couple months. She's on my calendar. I meet with Jill right here. You see her on my calendar. 12 o'clock. That's where I meet with her. And we go over how problems she's having in her business. I want you guys all to be successful. So I'm going to send you the feedback. I'm going to send you the video. You can see it for yourself. And then you could kind of make the adjustments. And then when you're ready to present again, you need to text me. Right? Text me. And just show growth. Most people, their first time out, they don't do a good job when we do this. Like we normally used to do is like, all right, we do it Monday, we're going to do it Wednesday, we're going to do it Friday. And then by the third time, you kind of have it. And I will tell you, you'll see, I sent the video, we did this with Chris at 8:30 this morning. He wasn't adding anything. Just so when you have that, I sent it out. Did you guys get the email today?
Yeah, I got it. All right.
Click the link. He didn't add anything. If he told you to add something, he ain't adding it. Because he stuck to the program. I mean, he has his own personality, and that's all we want. Like, gotta be the number one thing, you gotta pass the likability test. You gotta pass the likability test. One thing, I like Billy because he's got a bubbly personality. He's like, hey man, what's going on? Woo, woo, woo. I live in the city, 11th and Juniper, man. I mean, me and my partner, yeah, we out, I'm hiring personalities and skill set. That's what I'm doing. I'm hiring personalities and skill set. And I want to make sure people have a high sales drive so they will push themselves like you, Brandon. You push yourself really hard. You push yourself too hard. You really are pushing yourself too hard.
Mm-hmm. I was trying to make sure I did a good job. I know.
Okay.
I think knowledge-wise, it was definitely there. Yeah. Just put the flair on it, and
Yeah, you'll be fine. Yeah. So just remember, like what you gotta do is maybe make some index cards.
Okay.
You're trying to immediately recognize the other person's personality and be that person. Y'all with me? All right. Cool. All right. Anything else for me? I'll send this over to you.
I appreciate that.
All right, man.
And you all enjoy the rest of your Christmas.
Let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
I'm ready. I'll stay ready.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Y'all have a good one. Have a happy.
Thanks.
All right.